Hello students, let us continue the session on trigonometry. We were discussing NCERT exemplar questions. We have completed exercise 8.1. We shall start with exercise 8.2. The questions are related to true or false and we need to justify the answer in the questions. Out of that, the first one is tan 47 degree upon cot 43 degree equal to 1. We all know that 47 degree and 43 degree are complementary. So tan of 47 degree upon, instead of cot 43, I can mention 90 minus 47. It holds true for 90 minus 47. 90 minus 47 is 43. So we get the result as tan 47 upon tan 47, which will be equal to 1. So the given statement is a true statement. Let's look at the second one. The value of the expression cos square 23 degree minus sin square 67 degree is positive. We know that 23 degree and 67 degree are complementary angles. If these angles are complementary angles, I can mention cos square 23 minus, instead of 67 degree, I would like to mention 90 minus 23 degree, so that I can use complementary relation. It becomes cos square 23 minus cos square 23. We get it as 0. We all know that 0 is neither negative nor positive. Therefore, the given expression, given statement is false. The third one, the value of the expression sin 80 degree minus cos 80 degree is negative. 80 degree is very close to 90 degree, isn't it? 80 degree is nearer to 90 degree. Suppose if I consider sin 90 degree, the value is 1 and the cos 90 degree value is 0. So 1 minus 0 will be 1. It means that if I consider sin 80 degree instead of 90 degree and cos 80 degree instead of cos 90 degree, the value is going to be greater than 0. Sin 80 minus cos 80 degree is value is greater than 0. This implies value of given expression is positive. So the given statement is false statement. Fourth statement. To check whether it is true or false, we need to take LHS and show that it's equal or not equal to RHS. So for that, I'll take LHS. The left hand side is a root of 1 minus cos square theta multiplied to secant square theta. Root of 1 minus cos square theta. This 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but sin square theta into secant square theta is nothing but 1 upon cos square theta. Therefore, we get root of sin square theta upon cos square theta, which will be tan square theta. So root of tan square theta value is tan theta. This is there in right hand side. Since left hand side and right hand side they are equal, the given statement is a true statement. Look at the fifth question, fifth statement. If cos A plus cos square A equal to 1, then sin A plus sin raised to the power 4A equal to 1. Is this statement true? Let us make use of the given cos A plus cos square A equal to 1. From this I can write cos A as 1 minus sin square A. Sorry, 1 minus cos square A. It's not sin square A, it is cos square A. What is 1 minus cos square A? It is nothing but sin square A by using the identity. So cos A is sin square A. Let me take left hand side of the given statement, sin square A plus sin raised to the power A, 4A. Sin square A is cos A as we have done it, plus instead of sin raised to the power 4, I can write cos square A, and it is equal to 1, which is right hand side. Therefore, the given statement is a true statement. Next, statement 6. In the sixth statement, we need to consider the left hand side. The left hand side here is tan theta plus 2 multiplied to 2 times of tan theta plus 1. I can multiply this tan theta to both the terms plus 2 multiplied to both the terms. What do I get? If tan theta is multiplied, I'll get 2 times of tan square theta plus tan theta plus 4 times tan theta plus 2. Here you observe we get 2 times of tan square theta plus tan theta added to 4 times tan theta will be 5 times tan theta plus 2. Here I'll club these two so that 2 can be taken common. I'll get tan square theta plus 1 plus 5 times tan theta. Here 2 is multiplied to 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but secant square theta. Secant square theta plus 5 times tan theta. Look at the right hand side over here. Here they have given 5 tan theta which is present. Secant square theta, here we are getting 2 times secant square theta, so it is not equal to the right hand side. Therefore, the given statement is a false statement. Have a look at the seventh statement. If the length of the shadow of a tower is increasing, then the angle of elevation of the sun is also increasing. For this, I'll consider a diagram. Let me consider a diagram like this. Let me mention this particular angle as theta 1, let this be theta 2, and I'll mention the triangle as TWS. Let this distance of the point, say D, is X and this distance be Y. Look at the figure. As per the figure, the shadow of the tower on the ground increases from X to X plus Y. The shadow of the tower, of a tower on the ground increases from x to x plus y, when angle of elevation of the sun changes from theta 1 to theta 2. Look at theta 1. This theta 1 is an exterior angle of the triangle TSD. Theta 1 is exterior angle of triangle TSD. This means that the angle theta 1 is larger than theta 2. This theta 1, since it is larger than theta 2, so on increasing the length of the shadow, the angle of elevation is getting decreased. On increasing shadow, the angle of elevation decrease. So this particular statement is a false statement. They have given that the angle of elevation increases, but actually the angle of elevation is getting decreased. Eighth statement is a little complicated because it is like a subjective type question. If a man standing on a platform 3 meters above the surface of a lake observes a cloud and its reflection in the lake, then the angle of elevation of the cloud is equal to the angle of depression of its reflection. Let me consider a diagram. Let this particular thing be the platform. I'll mention this as PL, representing the platform, and I'll mark this particular point as K. This LK represents the lake. There's a cloud at some point at the top. Let me mention the point as C, representing the cloud, and its image I'll mark it as I. Let me join this C with I, P with C, P with I, because from the platform he is observing cloud as well as its reflection. Let theta 1 be the angle of elevation of cloud and theta 2 be the angle of depression of the cloud. And let me take the platform to be at say 3 meters because they are given 3 meters above the surface of the lake. Let this distance from C to K, let me consider it as X. So is the distance from K to I, it is X, because we have learned that the distance from the object to the mirror is same as the object to its image when it is a plane mirror. It is something like that. Let me consider this particular point as say M. Let PM be Y. So I have taken theta 1 to be the angle of elevation, theta 1 angle of elevation, theta 2 is angle of depression, and let us take ck, which is equal to ki, which is equal to x. So with this I can get cm length as x minus 3, which is nothing but ki no and I'll take mi will be x added to 3, it's x plus 3. With this I can get some relations with respect to theta 1. Tan theta 1 will be opposite side upon the adjacent side. Adjacent side I have not mentioned it. Let me mention this PM to be some y. This particular distance I'll take it as y. So x minus 3 by y we get, and tan theta 2 will be x plus 3 divided by y. From this y will be x minus 3 by tan theta 1. From this y will be x plus 3 by tan theta 2. From these two I can equate them. If I equate, I'll get x minus 3 by tan theta 1 equal to x plus 3 by tan theta 2. This implies that tan theta 2 is equal to x plus 3 by x minus 3 times of tan theta 2. What do you understand from this statement? I can just say that tan theta 1 and tan theta 2, they are not equal. Had it been x plus 3, they would have got cancelled and we would get theta 1 equal to theta 2. Here we are getting theta 1 not equal to theta 2. So this particular statement, the angle of elevation and angle of depression will be same, is a false statement. They will not be equal. To understand this, I should do this construction and then explain in this way. Ninth statement, the value of 2 times sine theta can be a plus 1 by a, where a is a positive number and a is not equal to 1. Let me consider a and 1 by a as positive numbers and a is not equal to 0. If I consider like that, what is the arithmetic mean of a and 1 by a? We know when two numbers are there, its arithmetic mean is sum divided by 2. One of the concept is not learned. I'll tell you that the geometric mean of a and 1 by a will be root of a multiplied to 1 by a. If a and b are two numbers, its geometric mean is root of a into b. We get it as 1. Here arithmetic mean is larger than the geometric mean, which means that a plus 1 by a divided by 2 is greater than 1. So a plus 1 by a is greater than 2. Suppose if I consider a plus 1 by a as 2 times of sine theta, we get, on comparison, 2 times of sine theta is greater than 2. This implies sine theta value is 1, which is not possible. Sine theta value is greater than 1, which is not possible. Hence, we should not consider a plus 1 by a as 2 times of sine theta. This particular statement contradicts. Therefore, this statement is a false statement. Since you are not aware of arithmetic mean and geometric mean, I would like to explain the same question in a different method. For that, I'll consider a is a positive number. So you have given that a is a positive number and a is not equal to 1. So a can be greater than 0 except 1. It is true for all values of a more than 0 except 1. So it means that 0 is less than a less than 1. The value of a can be 0 and it can be greater than 1. Then 1 by a will be more than 1. So a plus 1 by a will be greater than 2 for any value of a. Suppose if I consider a to be 0.2, then a plus 1 by a will become 0.2 added to 1 by 0.2. What is 1 by 0.2? It is 10 by 2, nothing but 5. We get 5.2. And if I consider a value to be, say, 0.9, this implies that a plus 1 by a is 0.9 plus 1 by 0.9, which will be 0.9 added to 10 by 9, which is 1.11 approximately. So we get it as 2.011 and so on. Let's put the value of a plus 1 by a equal to 2 times of sine theta. We get 2 times of sine theta greater than 2. So sine theta value is greater than 1 and is not possible. Hence, the statement is a false statement. Question number 10. Two numbers a square and b square, then their arithmetic mean will be a square plus b square divided by 2, and their geometric mean will be a root of a square b square, which is just ab. Here, arithmetic mean is larger than the geometric mean. A square plus b square divided by 2 is greater than ab. This implies a square plus b square divided by 2ab is greater than 1. This particular thing is cos theta. Cos theta is greater than 1. And the value of cos theta can never be greater than 1. It is not possible. Therefore, this statement is a false statement. Question number 11. The angle of elevation of the top of tower is 30 degrees. If the height of the tower is doubled, then the angle of elevation of its top will also be doubled. How do we understand this? Let me consider h to be the height of the tower and the angle of elevation from the ground. Say this angle is 30 degree. They have given that angle of elevation is 30 degree. Let me consider the distance of the observer from the tower as y. Suppose if the height of the tower is doubled, suppose if it becomes 2h, what will be the angle of elevation? What will be this angle? Let me consider the angle to be theta. Let this angle of elevation be theta. Let tower be represented by the letter TW. Let this point be T dash when the tower height is doubled. Let the observer be at point A. According to this figure, tan of 30 degree is opposite by adjacent h by y. We get 1 upon root 3 as h by y. So y value is h times root 3. Now, when tower is doubled, we get the relation with respect to theta. Tan theta is 2h by y. Now in the place of y, I can replace h by root 3. This implies tan theta is equal to 2h divided by h root 3. H will get cancelled. We get 2 by root 3. We know that tan theta value for 60 degree, so tan 60 degree is root 3. Here you observe it is 2 by root 3. This root 3 and 2 by root 3, they are not equal. Therefore, theta value is not equal to 60 degrees. What do you conclude? The angle is not doubled. This particular statement is a false statement. When the height of the tower is doubled, we will not get the angle of elevation doubled. Last statement, if the height of the tower and the distance of the point of an observation from its foot both are increased by 10%, then the angle of elevation of its top remains unchanged. Let me consider h to be the height of the tower. So let me mention the tower as, say, TW. Let h be the height of the tower. Let the angle of elevation be theta. Let this distance be considered as x. So from this figure, I get tan theta as h by x. Let me name this as equation 1. If h and x are increased by 10%, the new height, let me call as h dash, will be h plus 10% of h. It means that h is added to 10 by 100 times of h, which we get it as 1.1 h. Similar way, we get the new distance x dash as 1.1 x. Now this will be the figure. If 10% is increased, we will be having 1.1 h as the height, 1.1 x as the distance of the observer from the foot of the tower. Let me mention this angle as say theta dash. So from this figure, tan of theta dash will be equal to 1.1 h divided by 1.1 x, which is same as h by x. Let me name this as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, what do you observe? We observe that tan theta and tan theta dash are one and the same. So we get theta dash equal. So this statement is a true statement. Here the questions are a bit complicated. These type of complicated statements will not be given the examination. However, you know how to solve it. That's all for today's session. Thank you.